Good morning and welcome to the free daily coaching hangout. Your daily hangout for mindset, tech tips, and everything attraction marketing. We're here every morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Sit back or jump in. Either way, remember to have here at freedailycoaching.com.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Free Daily Coaching. Burt Bledsoe here, and it is a Thursday. Super excited to be here with you. Looked like there was a couple people having some troubles getting on, so let me just address that really quick and make sure that everyone else is good. Let me know over in the chat that you can see and hear me this morning, and that will let me know that we're ready to get going, we're ready to start, and ready to get the call started. Not that I know of. And let me make sure. So let me know over in the chat, and we'll let me come and see what you guys have to say. Awesome. Good morning. Hello. So let me know over in the chat. I know there's just a little bit of a delay, so let me know that you can hear me and see me. Let me say good morning to Angel. Angel has recently gone full-time marketing, so congratulations, Angel. Excited for you. I know that you're going to blow it out of the water, and you know, it's just a matter of time, guys. It's a matter of time and effort. You know, everything in the world is time and effort, and you know, you can make up for time with more effort, and over time, you know, it requires less effort, you know, so the things balance out. So excited to hear that Angel's going full time. I see Linda over here this morning from Pennsylvania. Good morning, Linda. Let me see. Someone's asking, let me go ahead and internet up, but says can't find the link. It's not working. Says on screen, we'll hang in and hope it starts. Let me just give you a different link here. Someone's having trouble here. Come on over right here. Boom. We make sure everyone's taken care of here at Free Daily Coaching. We want to make sure that everyone gets on board, that everyone's hooked up and plugged in. So good morning to you, Linda. Hey, good morning, Mike. Everyone, if you guys over in the chat notice Mr. Mike Chambers, had an awesome conversation with Mike yesterday. Relatively new to the network marketing and using some online tools. So invited Mike to come over and join us at the Free Daily Coaching, and he's here. So everyone go give a shout out to Mike. Go friend him on Facebook, find him and connect with Mike. Super excited that he was able to make it. I see my buddy Rod's here. What's up, Rod? I don't get to see you all the time over here on the Free Daily Coaching call, Rod. So coffee cheers to you this morning, sir. It's great to see you. Miss Christina from Tennessee, hello. Mike Fitzsimmons, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Nancy Beach. Nancy, let's connect this week. I want to share so much with you about the event. I missed you so much, but you were right here with us the whole time, and I definitely would love to share that with you. I see Tanya Johnson's here this morning. Good morning, Tanya. Amazing pictures that you put of all those bighorn sheep. That was really cool. We have a lot of bighorn sheep here in Colorado once you get up into the mountains more. But it's not very often that you get to see that many of them all right together cruising around. My new neighbor, Jack Kelly. What's going down, Jack? Big Jack and Christy just moved about 45 minutes south of me down in Pueblo, Colorado. That's where we have our state fair every single year. That's where Gruff McGruff, the crime dog, lives. Remember McGruff, the crime dog? You always had to send your thing to box 857, Pueblo, Colorado. So if you want to take out a bite out of crime, you can hang out with Jack and Christy Kelly down in Pueblo. Looks like Leanne's here from Dallas. Leanne. Hey, Leanne, Facebook message me and let me know if you got in contact or if Steve and Lanisha Rachel got in contact with you. Guys, the reason I'm telling that to Leanne, and I'll just make this announcement for anyone that's interested, November 20th to the 23rd, it's the week it's the weekend or the couple days before the weekend, before Thanksgiving weekend, out in Las Vegas. Eric Warre, who's a network marketing master, he puts on an event every year, the Go Pro event. So that's actually happening this year. So if you're interested in going, let me know. There's a group of us that are actually attending the event, and we're buying a package of tickets. So it brings the ticket price down. It's out in Las Vegas at the Mirage. You can go to GoPro.com or networkmarketingpro.com. Just go Google Eric Warre. You can find his website. You can look up the event if that's something you want to do. So Leanne, let me know if Steve and Lanisha didn't get a hold of you, because they just reached out to me again the other day and I told them to talk to you. I see your Dallas neighbor, Mrs. Mupo, is here as well. I saw the Mupo house is getting geared up and ready to rock and roll because it's hockey time. Little Miss Mupo had her Reebok stamp from it, looked like from the inside of her hockey helmet yesterday. So, okay, that's what I'm using. Okay, that's a direct, hold on one second. That's a direct link. Not sure. All right, I was just helping someone that's trying to get over here. Sandy Nielsen can get over this morning. So, hey, what's up, Howie? I get to hang out with Howie at Live the Dream and meet Howie. And then last night I was on a hangout, and Howie was hanging out with me too. So I've been hanging out with Howie a lot. Oh, I just saw Amanda popped on. So good morning, Amanda. Good morning, Patty. It's always nice to see you. Who else is here this morning? Chris is here. So good morning, Chris. Maurice Walker is here. Good morning, Maurice. Good to see you, Maurice. Debbie, good morning and welcome. Also to Leonard, Tom, that's a fun play on your name there. So good morning to you, sir. Great to see you here. So this morning, normally we have Industry Leader Thursday, and I actually got a call late last night, and the individual that we had lined up for this morning is really sick, and asked if we could reschedule. Of course, just like everyone, guys, that's the beauty of being in the home-based business, is that you're able to reschedule. You're able to make some changes on the fly. So this morning, I thought we'd do something a little fun. So I'm looking to bring a few people over, and not just anyone. Tomorrow on Free for All Friday, anyone can come over. But what I'm looking for this morning is I'm looking for someone like Nancy. I'm looking for Rod, the guys like Rod. I'm looking for the Leannes. I'm looking for the Debbie Deerdorfs. And the reason that I'm looking for those people specifically is I'm looking for the people that were here when I first started, when I first came to the online world. So, so I'm looking for the people that know me before I was doing a bunch of stuff. So let me know if any of you can come over. If any of you have been around, you saw me before I was speaking at events, before I was doing a bunch of the stuff that I'm doing. Just let me know, because I'd love to have you over. I want to make a couple announcements this morning. I want to talk about a couple of things that I want to share with you guys, so that you guys know all of the aspects. And this week we got to talk about that emotional roller coaster, right? We got to talk about that earlier in the week on Monday, on Mindset Monday. And I don't want a continuation of that. But I would like to show you a few things that I think can be very effective. So if any of you can come over, awesome. Debbie raised her hand and said she could. I'm not sure, Nancy, if you can come over, if you want to raise your hand. I'm just going to click you over. And if you can't come over, then don't come over. It's okay. So I'm going to click over Nancy. Who else was here? Rod was around, because I've seen Rod at all the events, even at my first one. Leanne was around. Who else? So So, and maybe you've been around and I didn't know you were around. Maybe you were just watching. Bob's been around since I started. So I'll try to get Bob over. So, who else? Let's see. I got Bob. I got a few people. So we'll see. So I want to make a few announcements and tell you guys about a few things that were going on. And the reason that I wanted to bring Debbie over and Rod and Nancy was because and Bob as well, is because they can tell you, and it's not just a story that maybe you're just here for the first time today. Maybe you've just been hanging out for 3 or 4 days with us, and you're like, wow, this is really fun. It's amazing community. These people are really excited, and they're doing things. But who's this Bert guy, and who are all these people? Well, I want you to know that that's it. We're just all just normal people, right? Look, Rod just wearing a white T-shirt. I got fancy, Rod, and put a shirt over my white T-shirt this morning, so I didn't look the same as yesterday.
Yeah, that's awesome. You know, it's kind of early here in California, right?
No, I know. Hey, listen, I know I do it at 10:30 Eastern. It's still 8:30 my time. I know it's 7:30 your time. That's why everyone else comes. They're all dressed up. I'm like, listen, I just barely woke up. Like, I woke up, I went out, fed the dogs. I'm still in sweatpants and slippers. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Today I got fancy because I filmed a video last night and I had this shirt on because the picture had me in this shirt. So I just filmed the video in this shirt. So it was literally laying over the back of my chair. And I was like, I'll get fancy this morning and wear a button-down shirt. So the point, guys, is that's exactly the point. Well made, Rod. Well played, sir. Like, Rod just nailed it on the head. We're just regular people here. We're all trying to build a home-based business of some type, whether it's a coaching program like we have here at Free Daily Coaching. Maybe it's a marketing platform. Maybe you're building a direct sales or a multi-level marketing company. Everyone that comes here we're just all normal people. We're all, there's guys, there's gals, there's moms, there's dads, there's grandmas, there's aunts and uncles, right? There's people that made a crap ton of money out in the corporate world, and there's people that, have had minimum wage jobs their whole life. There's people from all over the socioeconomic spectrum is the point. And the great part is that we can all meet here. We can find common solutions. We can find a common ground where we're all the same. We're all equal. We're all moving towards a common goal. And the reason specifically that I brought Nancy and Debbie and Rod and Bob out is because they can tell you that that's all true. Because not more than a year and a half ago, I quit my job. And I was scared, guys. I was really scared. I was sitting in this office and I was engaged to my beautiful wife, and I was like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I made $500 one month, and I got excited, and I was like, I'm out of here, I'm quitting. And then I went and quit, and then later I was like, oh man, what did I do? How am I gonna get people? I don't know anyone. I've been working at this same job for 60+ hours a week, and I don't have any friends. Like, I don't have time for friends. Like, a lot of you know what I mean? People are like, oh, go tell your friends and family. I'm like, first of all, if you know my history, I just barely have made amends with some of my family. I didn't talk to a lot of them for a lot of years. And and check this out, guys, because of my decisions in life, because I made poor decisions, because I wasn't making good decisions in my life, I severed a lot of these relationships, right? So now, imagine I'm moving. I live here in Colorado, and my sister and my mom are here and stuff. And, I have my family. Like, my immediate family is all good to go, and that's all great. But I ran out of them. They're already in, or I already talked to them. Now I quit my job, and I'm sitting in my basement. I'm engaged to be married. I'm broke, right? I'm literally tapped. I just paid. Jessica and I were trying to buy a piece of property, a farm. And it would have been my first purchase, right? Like, as a first-time home buyer. So I was going to get these great deals. And it didn't. The whole deal fell through. This contractor bought the house. It was a bad deal, right? It didn't go the way we planned. And then I quit my job, so that wasn't happening. The farm wasn't happening. And I realized, guys, I don't think I've ever shared this part of the story, and people wonder why I built Goat Village. But, I worked really hard to pay off all my back debt and pay off all my loans and get my credit to the place where I could go and buy a property. That was part of what my wife and I wanted to do. And when that deal fell through, this other contractor that like bid on the job came and bought the property and did like all the renovations that we were going to do and then like flipped it. So it was like outrageous. We couldn't go back and get that property, right? And I quit my job. So when you're self-employed, you got to work for a year or two and show like stable income for people to want to like give you credit. So essentially I was sitting in my basement. I was broke. I had no job. And I was wondering how I was going to build my home-based business and if this lady was going to marry me, because pretty much the dream that we had just like washed down the river, right? Just literally, poof. And by me quitting my job and not being able to do anything, I guaranteed that that wasn't going to come to fruition for another 2 years. So I want you guys to realize that, you know, we all of us have struggles. All of us have challenges. You know, it wasn't just like one day I jumped into my computer and I was like, let's make money, right? Like, that didn't happen. I mean, that's how I felt. Like I wanted to jump into my computer and make some money, but I had no idea how to do it. I didn't know how to network. I didn't know how to talk to people. I didn't know any of those things until I found you guys. That's why the name of today's Hangout is Thankful Thursday. Because if I wouldn't have found Bob Miller, if I wouldn't have found Debbie Deerdorf and Nancy Beach and Rod and the community that they were already a part of, then I would never be here. And that's the truth. You guys taught me everything. All of you guys taught me how to do this. And, you know, we're all on our own, like, we're all on our own roller coaster. We're all on our own wavelength and channel. And I'm so grateful that I got to meet all of you guys, that you guys showed me and you were like, yeah, go, go. Even if I came after you were here, as I gained momentum, people still cheered me on. They weren't like trying to like rip me off the ladder, like, oh, that guy is climbing the ladder too fast. They were like, hey, you need a pass? Go, bro, go! Go, keep climbing, right? And that was the amazing part. That's the part that, like, it makes me cry. That's the part that touches me on such a deep level because people were so supportive. That's why I do this. That's why I bring people out every day. That's why I recognize you guys. That's why when I see that Karen Green showed up, I'm like, hey, Karen, welcome. Thanks for showing up. Because I remember what it was like when Debbie Deerdorf was in the chat and she would say hello. I remember what it was like every time I went to a webinar. Remember, Debbie, when Karen Andrews used to be stalking me? Remember that? Like, it seemed so long ago. And when I say she was stalking me, guys, it was that me and Karen were going to all the same webinars. So we had like these running jokes in the chat, like, Karen, stop following me. And she's like, Bert, I'm stalking you, right? Like, that was some fun times. And it's getting more fun. There's more people coming to the Hangouts. The community's getting bigger, and it's because of you guys. It's because of what you're doing every single day. So if this is how you're starting your day, and then you go to maybe you go to the MLSP call, and then maybe you do some phone calls and call some of the people that you're working with. Maybe you don't even have a team yet. Well, if you don't have a team yet, why not reach out to some of the people that you've already met as a warm-up, right? That's a whole nother training, but that's a great way as a warm-up to start your day. Start it off. I mean, I got to tell you guys, when I'm away from free daily coaching for more than a day or two, it sucks. For me, it sucks. I feel like I miss everyone. I literally, when I came back from Live the Dream, I was like, oh, I hope everyone's still there. I was like a little kid, right? Like, whoo, I hope they're still there. Like, I hope they didn't go away. Like, I hope all my friends are there. So the reason I wanted to say thank you guys so much was last night, Brian Finale posted that they accepted me to the MMT and for My Lead System Pro, and it's just not, guys, I don't know why I get so emotional about it. It's just an award, right? It's an award. It's an opportunity to be a leader in the community, and the reason I'm sharing it with you guys is because you guys made it possible. Like, a lot of the people here on the call are in My Lead System Pro with me, and I wanted to thank all of you guys, and I especially wanted to thank Rod and Nancy and Debbie and Bob and the people that were here when I came, because like every time I go to an event, I see Rod, like it makes me smile. I'm like, it's Rod! Like I walked into the hotel at Live the Dream and Rod was sitting there. I'm like, hey! Like it's Rod! Like why? Because you get to know people over time. Like they're your, like literally they're your friends. Like if I go and Rod's not there, I'll be like, where the F is Rod? Like,
Yeah, where is that dude, man?
what's that?
I said, where is that dude? He's not here.
Where did Rod go? Like, where is he? Like, he's supposed to be here. You know, this weekend or last weekend when we were at Live the Dream, when I said it touched, you know, Nancy was in my heart. Nancy brought me out at an event, at one of the first events I attended, and was like, come on, dude, you can still participate. Like, come on, come and play. And she brought me into the fold. You know, Debbie and I share a mentor, and Debbie's like my online sister that loves you like more than you even love yourself, if that makes sense, guys. Like Debbie sends my wife and I cards and like notes of encouragement. Like, you know what it's like, guys, when you're having a bad day and you go to your mailbox and all of a sudden your friend sends you a note that it doesn't even, this is what it says when you open it up. It says, I love you. That's what the note says, right? And that's powerful, guys. And check this out. I read some post online today, and I tried to be nice about it, but I read this post about this person said that you can't market online and you can't network and it takes years and all this. And let me say it. And I'm about to say a bad word, so spoiler alert, I'm going to say a bad word. So if you have an aversion to bad words, plug your ears for a second. I saw this video this morning, and I was like, you know what? Today I'm going to share about this from the heart. Stop with the bullshit. That's bullshit, that post I saw this morning. You know why? Because the guy that's my best friend that was at my wedding, I met him in the computer. Debbie Deerdorf sends me and my wife messages of love and gratitude all the time, and I met Debbie in my computer. I get happy and excited every time I see Rod at a real event, and originally I met Rod in the computer. So don't tell me that you can't network online. Don't tell me that you can't use Facebook and social media and the computer to meet real people. This is just as real as if look, just go pour yourself a cup of coffee. The only difference is I can't give you goat milk. But I have an exciting announcement. Between now and the end of the year, I have two announcements, and we're going to wrap the call up. They're exciting. First announcement, in like 1 minute, I'm hanging up on you, and I'm doing my, one time I think they had me as a guest host because they accidentally, like, someone canceled, but this is today. Thank you to April Marie Tucker so much. As she got bumped up to the EMT, she said, hey, Bert, all of October is filled, but if you want to do the call tomorrow, I'll give you my spot. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Where are you in a business where people just give up their spot to be in front of hundreds of people so that you can share? Man, that's powerful stuff, guys. I don't know if you guys are feeling it, but it's crazy. Okay, I'm getting all emotional. I'm probably going to cry on the phone call. So the big announcement is this. Jessica and I have decided that we're going to do some Goat Village events. We're definitely doing it. We were going to wait until we moved and had like this big fancy house so you guys see how glamorous we were in Steamboat Springs and all this. But we just have a regular house here in Colorado Springs, and between now and the end of the year, and then maybe again in spring, we're going to put together something, and we're going to have a little Goat Village event. So anyone that's around or near or within traveling distance of Colorado, we are going to do something. So I just wanted to let you guys know that it's on the works. I got to go jump on the MLSP wake-up call. Someone, if you guys aren't in the free daily coaching group, go join our free daily coaching group in Facebook, and if you can't get in, just ask someone in the chat to put you in the group, and then Debbie or Rod or Nancy or someone, go put the phone number, the telephone number in the group, because I can't open and copy and paste that fast right now. I literally have like 2 minutes to to jump over to the call. But I just want to say, truly, Bob Miller prepped me for my talk at Live the Dream, and I want to thank you, Bob, for supporting me for so long and for standing behind me, literally like a father figure, right? Like literally, guys. And Debbie for being my online sister and sending my wife and I such wonderful messages. I want to thank Nancy for encouraging me when I know you're not that old, but that's like the you have that patriarchal type of character. And Nancy for pulling me off the wall when I felt so shy, and Rod for being at all the events, for showing me that I'm supposed to be there too. I'm like, oh man, I got to show up all the events, because if I don't go there, Rod's gonna call me out. He's gonna be like, Bert, where are you, bro? Start Facebook blowing me up, hash browning me. Bert's a loser, right? Get to the events, Bert. And I want to thank Rod for being an example, for being tenacious and keep on marketing, keep on going, moving forward, and showing all of us that you got to be patient, you got to be persistent, and you got to be a part of a group, guys. You can't do this alone. So thank you guys all so very much. I love you all. Nancy just posted the phone number in the chat, and I'll see you guys on the call.
See you, Bert.